It's your boy Lord Farquhar. What's the crack? What's the story? It's your boy Corey. Welcome to 410 Farquhar Radio. This is your host speaking. Today, we got another cop video. I'm finna get straight into it though. I know it's been a minute since I've been back. I'm trying to get more consistent again. I'm finna get right into this one.
Did you see their corpses? They're foaming out the mouth, but they're still convulsing back there. Their wounds healed though. Is that normal? That's not normal. They're like black out the mouth.
Put him in the capsule. Put him in the container. Apple BAB. Orders are orders.
Who the hell he was talking to?
Look if there's a lot of blood.
Wait, what?
They're all dead.
On October 13th, 2024, deputies from the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office receive a call from a concerned neighbor who heard about half a dozen gunshots somewhere nearby.
Damn.
When authorities arrive at the neighboring residence, they're greeted by 24...
Hold up. Half a dozen. Half a dozen is only 6. Y'all seeing this like that nigga dumped the clip. That nigga only shot 6 bullets. Y'all should have said the woman heard six shots be fired. Yeah, nigga ain't rain hell.
4-year-old Adlai Mestre, and clear evidence that something horrific has recently happened in the home. Answers about this tragic case wouldn't come easy, not only because of the suspect's bizarre behavior, but because he didn't plan on staying in custody for long.
I'm commanding you. What is he doing? Angel, come on. Open the door.
Oh shit. What the fuck? How did he know that? First of all, why did it break in a perfect circle? That's just the rant. I guess that's just however that happened. But how did he know that he could walk out through the other? They need to go get him.
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. Around 1:45 in the afternoon on October 13th, 2024, a 911 call came into the Bernalillo County, New Mexico Sheriff's Office.
And the property adjacent to me I also own, but I rent to a nice family that has been living there for some years. We heard like several gunshots about an hour and a half ago, and thought what we heard was kind of like a dog crying. Anyway, we heard about 5 or 6 gunshots, and then about 10 minutes later, a single gunshot. It did sound close by.
Then they heard that about an hour ago. Why you ain't called when you heard it?
You're not ready for it.
You know, maybe I'm being paranoid.
The caller, Daniel, said that despite hearing the shots an hour and a half earlier, he decided to text and call the Mestre family first. He also drove to their home and honked his horn several times.
So you hear gunshots and you go to the house. It's not your family, nigga. You don't know that. I don't know, man.
There was no response. He called the authorities. It isn't until 2:50 p.m., about an hour after the 911 call, that deputies arrive at the Mestre family home.
Sheriff's Office!
Nothing could prepare the 2 deputies for the troubling encounter they were about to have.
It is, sir. My family rushed me.
Rushed you where?
In my room.
What do you mean?
With a knife.
Come out here real quick, man.
Yes, sir.
What are you talking about, dude? You have a weapon on you right now?
Yeah, I do.
Hold on, no, don't reach.
No, I do.
Go on, turn around.
Yes, sir.
You're just gonna tell me what's going on, okay?
So
Give me a second.
My family tried to walk into my room, and they're trying to hit my heart. And my dad had a knife, and my sister had a sledgehammer, and then I killed them. But however, I found their bodies, and their wounds were healed.
Okay.
Do you want me to show you?
In a minute, okay?
We need a display.
It was crazy. I don't know, like, I shot him in the head, and then they were convulsing. They were trying their lungs.
What's your name?
Adlai.
Adlai?
Adlai.
Are you okay, man?
Yeah, no, I'm honestly shook.
You're shook up?
Yeah. I got a pistol in here. Oh, I was gonna put on my white. It was crazy. Is that normal? I don't know what happened. It's like they were trying to hit my heart, and then they were banging on my door. And
You have blood on your hands, dude. What's up with that?
my dad rushed me. I hit him, and then my mom was like, "You need to die." And I was like,
Turn around.
If 24-year-old Adlai Mestre's claims seem strange now, they will only become even more bizarre.
"No, I can show you where the blood going."
No, just hold on.
Just tell me where they're at, but you're gonna come over here.
Hey, hold on. We have to detain you in a car, okay?
They're over there.
On the right. Okay.
All right.
Are they in the house?
No, it shit looked scary for them. They were biting their arms, and then there was like hot boiling on the ground. Is that normal?
I think we're
No,
finding out.
that's just weird.
Did you use that gun at all?
I did.
You did? Against who?
My dad, my mom, and my sister. I don't know.
Damn, nigga.
Oh,
This shit's scary.
go sit down. We're gonna talk to you in a little bit, okay?
After securing Adlai in the vehicle, the deputies return to the residence.
Sheriff's office! Anyone inside, come on out with your hands up, open and empty.
Looks like there's a lot of blood. Can you give us temperature?
When their announcement goes unanswered, the deputies wait for backup to arrive. However, even from the doorway, it's evident that something horrific has occurred recently. Blood can be seen in pools and smears on the floor and stairs. When backup finally arrives, they prepare to enter the home.
Do you guys want to work with the shield?
Yeah.
How's the dog? The dog, I think it's kenneled. Okay.
Hey.
Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office! Anybody inside? Come out with your hands up, open and empty.
So the two big white officers was at the house first. They didn't go in the house. They waited at the door until backup arrived. They waited at the door. They looked inside the door. Hold on. Okay. So apparently this dude killed his whole family. But no, we're gonna go back to this part. So look, the two white officers walked up to the door. They looked inside the doorway. They seen the blood. They seen the scene, but they didn't step in the house because they were waiting for backup to arrive. Backup arrived, and it's a woman, and they let her go in the house first. These niggas scary.
As the deputies make their way through the entirety of the home, they find more blood
These
spatter
niggas
leading
scary,
up the
bro.
stairs, soaked into the carpet, smeared on the walls, and trails of red into the bedrooms.
There's a knife too right there.
Yeah. Y'all go up there. She had to walk in the back herself. Scary ass niggas. Take y'all ass upstairs.
Sheriff's Office!
She had to walk to the back of the line herself.
Pi is a free browser extension that blocks ads on your favorite sites. You install it once and then you can use the internet freely, and you honestly...
Looks like someone was dragged.
In another part of the home, they find evidence that one of the family's dogs has also been injured.
I think this dog was shot too, so some of the blood may be coming from the dog.
With no sign of Adlai's family anywhere inside, they
That
head
nigga
into
killed-
the backyard.
That nigga killed his
His
mom, his
trademark's
dad,
still
his
here.
sister, and his dog.
These are drag marks.
Let's try and stay out of them.
Seeing the daunting expanse of the yard, one of the deputies heads back to the vehicles to speak with Adlai, hoping he can narrow down the search.
Please don't kill me, officer.
I'm not gonna kill you, dude, but I need to know where they're at.
All right, did you see that dog? I can show you.
No.
Okay, so no.
Where are they? Are they inside the house or outside the house?
They're in the backyard. So I was gonna bury them. They're So there's a
Subject
gate.
saying they're
There's a
in the
gate
backyard.
with the trail. Gate with the trail, and then you're gonna want to take a right, and there's gonna be another gate, and you're gonna go down. I can lead you there.
Give a specific location or.
The deputy passes the information to the rest of his team, and it isn't long before they
Close the
find
door in that
Adlai's
nigga's
father,
face.
David, mother, Nancy, and 17-year-old sister, Brayley.
Okay.
Why they cover the mom up, not the other two?
Oh, 3 deceased, 1 possibly looks
Close the
like
door
a
right in that nigga face.
With the confirmation that Adlai has been telling the truth, at least about his mother, father, and younger sister already being dead, the deputies search him again before transporting him for questioning.
Did you see their corpses? They're foaming out the mouth. Are they still convulsing back there? Can you find the bodies?
Yeah, we found them.
Their wounds healed though. Is that normal? That's not normal. And they're like black out the mouth. Did y'all take a picture? And did you see that grabbing his dog?
After he's brought to the sheriff's office, Adlai is escorted to an interrogation room where his...
Y'all think it's drugs or y'all think it's mental illness with this guy? I think it's mental illness. I'm not gonna say it's drugs. He's too like healthy to look like he be like doing drugs enough to the point where it's gonna alter his brain like that. I think it might be mental.
Erratic behavior will only escalate, resulting in a truly shocking and troubling interview.
Cool, man. I'm gonna have him take you out of handcuffs. Go ahead and stand up. Get you out of handcuffs. It's a little easier if you stand up, okay? So before I take you out, man, no problems, right? You're not gonna cause me any problems down here? No problems. No problems? Cool.
While this may be true for now, Adlai will eventually cause the sheriff's department significant
Definitely
trouble.
schizo.
Just go ahead and hang tight for me. If you need anything, just knock on the door. I'll come back, okay?
After some time alone, during which Adlai barely moved except to seemingly acknowledge something no one else could see, the detective returns again.
Hello. Again. Like I said, my name's Cameron. I'm with the sheriff's office. Okay, so I'm one of the detectives.
Nigga named Cameron. Nigga named Cameron. I ain't gonna lie. A nigga named Cameron, a white man come up to me, a white investigator come up to me and tell me his name is Cameron. I'm gonna feel comfortable. I think like that just feels like a name that I can just trust. White man named Cameron. Yeah, I'm going to jail because I'm gonna tell Cameron. I'm gonna think Cameron my friend.
Just gonna come.
That nigga's name. That name is not the name. The name Cameron just isn't a threatening name. I can't be threatened by a man named Cameron.
What happened today, okay?
Almost as soon as the detective returns, Adlai launches into a rambling story.
So, I would like to ask you a few questions about what went down. So,
Cameron's a little boy name. When is the last time? Do we know any grown ass Camerons? I don't know a grown Cameron. I know one Cameron that I went to school with, and because we're the same age, I really don't consider him grown. Do we know any grown Camerons? That's a little boy's name.
First off, is English.
That's
around 9 p.m. we're like basement. There's like seismic wave. So I was just aiming at cell towers, top of Big Ben.
We don't know any older Camerons.
And then I was hearing a lot of seismic waves, and a lot of women were hurt. So then I helped the woman pull coins out of her vagina, and then healed. And got a submarine, and next thing you know, the seismic waves would have stopped because they're only down for like 30, 40 seconds. And next thing you know, those seismic waves wouldn't stop. My family starts convulsing. And then 9:30, convulsing, just loses consciousness, rushes me. And then around like 9:30, my sister would show up, as I was told. And I'm talking about there's doing they go ratless. And then if you look on the police cams and the thermal imaging, on one of the dogs, they went ratless. So there's like a major catastrophe.
That sounds like it. So let me just...
How many died?
What's that?
How many died?
How many...
Died today?
I don't know. I haven't been out there.
There's can you write down? Sure. Yeah. Can I write something down?
Sure.
So, when I continue to knowledge, around 8, 9, whatever, seismic,
SEISMIC.
So towers.
Damn.
Big man.
Sure.
It's probably right around this moment that the detective realizes this interrogation will be unlike any other.
So, before we keep going, I just need to make sure you understand a few things, okay? Since why you're here, okay? So we brought you down to a police station, okay? I just want to make sure you understand your rights, okay? Have you ever had your Miranda rights told to you before?
No, sir.
Okay.
First time.
The detective then Mirandizes him, making sure to check that Adlai understands each of his rights before continuing.
Now, tell me what happened inside the house with your mom and dad and sister.
Well, now I have my mom and dad sister previously. We're dealing with the catastrophe. Next thing you know, I try to leave. And then next thing you know, come over, messed up. And my family misconstantly had to.
And when you say you had to, what did you have to do?
Kill.
Okay, you had to kill him? Okay. And
they lost consciousness, and I don't know what they do. They're raising, they're riding back. And like half an hour later, eating bodies.
They were eating bodies?
Grabbing the dogs. And then I had to shoot the dog.
You had to shoot the dog?
And I was winning everything. I was clean, but then I heard the police call.
Damn. No. In this world, you could think that you'd be able to trust your own kids. Imagine your kid being the one that murders you. Damn. Imagine your kid being the one that murders you. The person you love the most in this world, you wouldn't. Person you'll die for, person you'll kill for, person you sacrifice for. A part of you. Imagine that be the one that take you out of here. The one that you brought in here is the one that take you out. That's crazy.
During the clearing of the home, one of the deputies noticed something peculiar near the back of the house.
Got a bunch of blood over here. Yeah, this was cleaned up.
Another noticed a blood-covered mop.
Is that bleach?
Adlai also mentioned that he shot one of the family's dogs. The animal was transported for emergency medical care after suffering from 3 gunshots. However, it could not survive its wounds and had to be euthanized.
So, where was your dad when all this was happening, when you shot him? Was he in his room or living room?
Yes, you don't imagine camera and you check it.
Well, I'm just asking what you know.
On 55-year road? 55-year road?
Yep, I've got it at the top. Where did you shoot your dad?
I shot my dad in the room.
In the living room? And did you shoot him? Where did you shoot him?
Well, at first I was hit, and then I hit him, and then I was like, I'm going over the guy. And then I killed him.
Where did you shoot him in the head? Did you shoot him in the chest?
I was shot.
What about your mom? Where did you shoot your mom at?
My mom was saying that I killed you.
Wait. If you were detained at any Maryland juvenile detention facility since the 1960s, this is the money glitch that's getting former detainees.
Though deputies found shell casings at the home, they also uncovered other evidence at the scene, including a bloody meat tenderizer and a knife. After discovering the bodies, some of the deputies at the scene speculated about how exactly Adlai's family was killed.
Shot him then? There was shell casings inside the house? There was a knife on the ground too, with blood all over it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing this more often.
In his interview, however, Adlai isn't adding much clarity about what happened.
Well, my dad said everything. And then I don't know what they got for this. Can you put
Possessed? Sure. So you shot your mom. Was she upstairs or downstairs?
She was walking down, just talking crazy. I brought my father, and then my sister, same thing, just got scared. And I shot her through the wall. She raved, shot her through the head.
Damn.
Raved and all this.
That shit wicked. Like, that shit so wicked. Like, you relentless, nigga. You ain't stopped till everybody was dead. Why they ain't jump you? Why the fuck they ain't jump you? Everybody ran. They should have been all upside your head with all kind of pipes and pots and pans. They should have beat your ass in that house. Hey, look, it's not funny because they did, rest in peace. But they should have beat your ass in that house. They should have been all upside your head with bats, coming at you with knives. The dog should have bit you in the leg. What the fuck? Why they ain't jump you?
And then where did you shoot your sister?
Well, the only time I want to kill my mom, my dad, and my younger sister.
Younger?
Adlai emphasizes that he's referring to his younger sister, as he also has an older sister, Nancy Jr. Investigators have tracked her down, and the morning after Adlai's interview, they have the daunting task of informing her that most of her family has been killed.
There's really no good way to tell you. So, your mom, your dad, and your sister are dead.
I wasn't expecting them. I was not expecting them.
And unfortunately, I arrested your brother, Adelaide. Our deputies went over there, and your brother...
Oh my God. I know her heart is broken. I know her heart. Oh, I know her heart is broken. She's never going to be the same after this. Damn.
was there, and...
Oh my God, she about to lose so much weight. She about to lose so much weight. Her husband need to take care of her. Her husband really need to, like, make sure she's straight, because she ain't going to be eating for months. She's going to physically, like, physically deteriorate. She not, I'm not trying to laugh, but she not going to take care of herself. She not going to want to get up. Her husband got to really step in, and it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. She going to need it. She going to need some support right now.
You know, he clearly had signs that there was some things that weren't good. So our deputies went in and they located your mom, your dad, and your sister. So...
Where were they in the house?
So it looks like, so they were actually found outside. It looks like it happened inside. And
he dragged them outside.
It looks that way.
Where was the initial splatter at?
It's hard to tell because it was everywhere.
Damn!
I was expecting for you guys to tell me that he's dead, not that they're dead.
It's awful.
I expected one days for you guys to come. I just wasn't expecting it to be
No.
my
Like this.
normal family.
Yeah, like this. Yeah.
Nancy Jr. wasn't the only one who had to be informed of the tragedy.
Nancy Jr. I've been asking this question for a long time. Is there a way that a woman could be a junior? I guess there's my answer. I guess that's my answer. And Adelaide or something like that, Underlay, he been a problem. You could tell he been a problem. Before she even said, initially listening to how he talked and what he's saying, I could tell he's always been a problem since he was young.
Tragedy. The neighbors who initially called 911 were also told.
Basically, what we can tell you is unfortunately.
Wait. Who these people? Hold on. Oh no.
He called 911.
My normal family.
Who are these people? These landlords?
Nancy Jr. wasn't the only one who had to be informed of the tragedy. The neighbors who initially called 911 were also told.
Basically, what we can tell you is unfortunately David, Nancy, and
What?
Brielle.
Braley?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
They're all dead.
Damn! Damn! I hate to see this shit. They heartbroken too. And you can tell they really love them people. Because they hurt for real. Underlay, oh my God. I don't even know what to tell them to do with Underlay. Cause he's mental. Like a lot of people intentionally kill and then they play crazy. But I could tell Underlay he's really not all the way there. So I just wish they had done something. Like I wish they had did something to give him some type of help or like. Cause you can't, and then it's like you can't really. It's like you can't really, if you love your kids, like if you are a parent that's there for your kids, you can't abandon your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like if your kids got schizophrenia, you're not gonna like push them to the side or banish them from the family because they got a little mental illness. Not even big mental illness, little mental illness. If it's your kid, you're not going to want to abandon the kid. And then it's like, you don't know ever really what to do. You could try help, but help may not always work. They may not always want the help. Whatever the case may be, the help is available, but it may not always work. And it costs them their life. It cost them their life. That's so sad. This is a sad case.
And I was the one I interviewed Adelaide.
Adlai, yeah.
Adlai, and I arrested him for the three murders.
Oh, what? Why?
I wish I had more answers.
Oh God. What the happened?
Was it all today?
I ain't gonna lie. I could put my kid in for YouTube. For YouTube, I'm on Twitch, so I'm talking to people on Twitch. But I'm not gonna lie. I could put my kid in a mental institution. I could. I'ma still love the kid. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him every once in a while. But nigga, you crazy. You can't be here with the rest of my kids. The minute you do some nut shit, the minute you attempt to murder one of my kids or do something else to one of your siblings, you gotta go. Because I gotta protect my other kids. I still love you, but I love you from a distance. That's me personally. That's why it would work for me. But for the average person, I could see why it wouldn't work. I wouldn't mind putting my kid in no mental institution.
It looks like they were killed at some point today. We're not exactly sure.
When we heard the shots and
No shit.
It could have been. It could have been. I mean, there
Dummy.
were multiple gunshots to each of them. So we're not sure. So we have to wait.
To each of them?
Why
Killed
would you
his
not?
sister?
I know.
Fucking killed his sister?
I know.
And the dog. Tell them about the dog. Ooh, they go. Ooh, hey, cause white people be taking their dog serious. That dog shit. What? Nigga, a white person found out you killed a dog, boy, they raising hell. That's the last thing you want to do is mess with a dog and let a white person know you fuck with the dog. That's your ass.
So,
girl?
Just to prepare you guys, okay, the house, it's not good. There's a lot of blood everywhere. Just being honest.
As those who knew the Mestres reel from this news, back in Adlai's interview, the detective continues to try and make sense of his story.
Where did you take them after you shot them?
Well, I buried them, so there's like a trail.
Okay.
And then I open the gate, take a right,
I'm sitting down the trail, and I put them all over me.
Question. They said, oh, okay. They said that he killed them earlier in the day. He killed them earlier in the day. Had time. Huh? He killed them earlier in the day. Had time to take their bodies, drag it to the backyard, dig 3 holes, put them in the dirt, cover them up, go back in the house. But the neighbor said that they called an hour after the gunshots. So when did the police get to the house? How did he have enough time to do all this?
And why did you put him in the ravine?
lost consciousness, and take pictures.
Hey, Bernardino or whatever county, New Mexico. We need answers for this, bro. We need answers for this.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
I feel like you're tampering.
I'm not tampering with anything. I'll show you what I'm writing.
How about I write a note?
Okay.
Position. Try to kill me. Try to kill me. Unenunciated. To kill me.
Maybe I wasn't listening right.
Lost consciousness.
In her interview, Adlai's sister elaborated on why he may have been referring to possession in his interview.
And we're having a baby, and he killed off everybody else. It's fucking nuts.
This is fucking ridiculous. Jesus. What a piece of shit. I'm sorry, but what the is wrong with him?
There's...
That nigga and the family, that nigga just married into this shit. That nigga just married into this shit. He don't know what the fuck going. This nigga, he looking like, what the fuck did I get myself into? This big brother goddamn schizophrenic killed the whole family? And he really don't want to say nothing. He really don't want to say nothing because he knows something wrong with Underlay. He really don't want to say nothing because he knows something wrong with Underlay, but you fucking piece of shit. I'm sorry. He ain't really want to call him that, but hey, he right, bro. Underlay, you wild out.
A lot.
Yeah.
It just kept getting brushed off.
Yeah.
My mom kept saying, "Oh, he's just possessed. He's not possessed."
Yeah, he talked about possession.
It's clear that something else is going on with Adlai, and so
he's just possessed. He's just possessed. Take the nigga to a Catholic church. Get the nigga baptized. Just possessed. Oh, shit. What the fuck?
detective attempts to get more information.
Oh my God! Okay, so let's say even if he is possessed, let's say you really think he's possessed. You let a possessed being live in your house. I feel bad for the daughter.
Have you ever been to the doctor at all for any type of mental health issues?
Oh yeah, I went to the Haven for, curse. People used to curse me, and I feel like my family cursed me.
Oh really?
It's like that now. I feel like my family shall curse me.
And why do you say that?
I don't know, it's just, I always spend time with my family, and my voice changed.
Oh wow.
At the scene, deputies found discharge paperwork from September indicating that Adlai had received help for his mental health.
Telling them to surrender, auditory hallucinations, hearing voices.
Let's make sure we photograph
discharge
that.
diagnosis end of September.
They said he's not homicidal or suicidal, so they discharged him.
Well,
Yeah.
something changed.
Yeah.
So he was hearing voices, men and women voices. That is bizarre. When was that dated? August? No. September 27th, 2024.
That's right.
Adelaide is a 24-year-old male admitted to psychosis, presenting with command auditory hallucinations. He states, "I'm hearing voices." And
get the fuck out my house. Get the fuck out my house. Soon as you start hallucinating and hearing voices, you can leave. You can leave. Don't ever come back. Don't ever come back to my house ever again. Don't ever come back here. Don't come over here no more. There's nothing over here for you. Nothing. What do you mean? What do you mean you hear something? Ain't shit. What do you mean you hear something? What do you mean you see something? What do you... Nah, you got to go. You got to go. Because if it's something in the house that I don't know and I can't see, that's too much mystery for me. That's too much mystery for me. Something plotting on me.
And the women are telling me to surrender to
you got to go
and come to my reality, and the men are telling me to kill myself. He stated the voices have been present for years, but he has not paid attention to them. The patient stated that he went to the police to see if they had intelligence about his reality and might be interested in employing him into the police force. He states that he has planned to apply to the police academy after discharge.
Adlai's older sister also had some insight into his mental health.
I mean, did he have any...
indications that he wanted to kill him? No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
No, so there was nothing that...
Did he hear voices? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And was he supposed to be taking medication,
Yes.
do you know?
And I'm pretty sure that's why. Because even I started getting on his ass about it.
Okay, like
Because
that he wasn't taking it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm 100% sure that that's why, because they were all probably stressing him about that. My mom had found the pills in the trash. Like his schizophrenic break. It's been in the buildup, but he's been acting normal for months.
Perhaps realizing that the interview isn't going anywhere productive, the detective attempts to take a break.
I gotta go talk to my partner, try to figure out what all happened, and we got to figure this out, okay? If you need anything, just knock on the door or just say hello, and I'll come back and help you with whatever you need, okay? All right? Sounds good. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon.
Well, I'm not doing it.
Oh, okay. What else would you like to talk about?
Review.
What's that?
Review. Well, you got family try to say.
Tried to curse you.
Try to curse me. Okay. Family try to curse me. Silent words, conclusions.
Yeah, you wrote that a bunch up there.
Once again, the detective attempts to leave the room.
May you please not alter?
I will not alter it. You'll get a copy of these. You'll get a copy when we're done. Okay?
Despite being left alone, Adlai soon begins to talk to himself.
Fucking Officer Adriel, Bloodline Jesus, that's not me. Period. I ain't no Adriel, no fracker. How about y'all go ahead, pull some strings, let's make you an officer, the sheriff, let's make it happen. I don't deserve to spend life in prison over a catastrophe. I ain't no Officer Adriel, Bloodline Jesus, no such thing. Jesus was not conceived. You know what y'all believe?
I be wanting to know, like, I be so confused by these kind of disorders. Because what's making him choose these words? What's making him to choose these words and put these words in this order like this? They gotta understand schizophrenia, bro. Because I gotta understand
I
that.
believe there's blood Jesus. I'm talking. Officer Magistrate, Admiral Magistrate, matter of fact, Admiral Magistrate.
I think schizophrenia might be some type of possession.
On Dubai, I was on.
As things grow even stranger, Adlai begins directing his ramblings towards someone that no one else can see.
No, that ain't no Adriel. Do not repeat after the frackers. Orders. Shit. Big 8. Have a big AD. Have a little big AD. You got it? Put him in the capsule. Put him in the container. Have a big AD. Orders are orders.
Does he see something? Does he see, like, I wonder if he can see the room that he's in. Or if in his head, he's in another reality, like in another world. Still constructed into our reality, the way like our walls are, like, still constructed into like the space and distance to our reality. But is he in his own reality? Like, is he in his own world? I really gotta understand this.
So right now, just did they? You got more detail? Fine print.
Adlai takes a quick break from his monologue to relieve himself in the corner of the room.
Y'all just trying to kill me. Give me life. Honestly, you want to blame it on me? I'm honestly powerless right now.
So last night he used him. Honestly, nothing better than...
After being in the room alone for about 40 minutes, Adlai begins to grow more distressed.
Tell them to unlock the door. I can't. Risho, open the door, please. No, can you just let me out? Look, we got him. Bro, can you just let me out? Bro, y'all suck, man. Angel. Look, he has his own brain. That's what I'm saying.
Oh
I'm
shit!
commanding you.
I wonder if he could describe the people he's talking to. Like describe what they look like.
Angel, come on. Open the door. Who else is coming? Nobody? What? Why don't you just control him?
Adlai's conversation with himself is interrupted as the detective returns.
Are they coming? Or they just...
Alright, it's Detective Carroll. Go ahead and sit down for me, okay? Alright. So, that's gross.
Sorry.
You should have told us, dude. We would have took you to the bathroom, bro. Alright. So, here, what I need you to do, man, is just take a deep breath, okay? Okay? We got a lot to do, so just take a deep breath. Okay, you've been yelling a bunch. You doing okay?
May you please release me?
What's that?
May you please release me?
Release you where?
From this?
We can't, man. We can't. So, it's gonna be a little while. Just hang tight, okay? Please.
Are you gonna send more soldiers?
We have no soldiers here, man. We're all just cops.
You're gonna send more soldiers?
He's not a soldier, he's a cop. He's a deputy.
Alright. Am I gonna spend the night?
You're gonna spend the night probably in jail.
Nice.
Okay? So we'll be back, but I just need you to simmer down a little bit, okay?
No, however, it's a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, it's a pretty rough day, man. You've had a rough day for sure.
Yeah.
So just take a deep breath for me, alright? Yeah. Thank you.
I'm usually not with police being nice to murderers, but in this case, he really do got a mental illness. So you do kind of gotta be like patient with him. What he did was kind of fucked up. What he did was fucked up. He killed his family, but you gotta give him some grace.
Despite the detective's request, Adlai would not be simmering down anytime soon. In fact, this is when things take a turn.
You wipe the camera?
This nigga think his imaginary friends helping him.
As soon as Adlai escapes from the interrogation room, he heads for the elevators. Alerted by the sound of the wall breaking, it's only seconds before the deputies catch him.
Okay, that's what it was. That's how it looked.
Put your hands down. We're gonna die by. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
That ain't crazy as hell. I'd have had my hand all in the back of his head. I'd have had him all like this, all up on the wall. I'd have probably bust his head, put his head. I'd probably put his head through the wall, just because I could. Say I was trying to stop him. I'd have put his head smooth through the wall. He better hope there ain't no stud there. Come here. Take the back of his head. Boom! Yeah, I just tried to stop him. I got him.
Your back. Put your hands behind your back.
His arm would have been all the way up. All the way up like that. I probably would have broke it.
You kicked a hole through the wall. Jesus Christ. Adlai, what are you doing, brother?
Y'all losing.
No, we don't lose.
I'm gonna have a bunch of energy lit on me. Might become powerful.
Well, let's not be powerful now, okay? I just need you to relax.
Realizing that the walls in the sheriff's office are ill-equipped to hold Adlai, they decide to secure him in a police vehicle. After some cooling down time, Adlai is once again brought inside in order to be photographed, to give a buckle swab sample, and to have his clothing collected. He's then given a temporary suit to wear and is escorted to the vehicle again, and then to jail.
Back in the car. That nigga had a long
When they
day,
arrive,
long
Adlai
night.
is led to a holding cell. Before his sister was left to grieve the loss of her family, Nancy Jr. offered some possible insight into what may have sparked this horrific event.
I guarantee you, like they were getting on his ass. He already had some strife with my sister.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Over what?
Just because she's a teen.
Yeah.
She's a teen. She's a normal teenager. She has attitude. No, she doesn't. She didn't.
No,
But-
none of this was
But
supposed to
for
happen.
like someone who's schizophrenic and thinks that somebody's out to get him, and she's probably. That's why I asked if the door was broken in, because if she was the first one, I would not be surprised.
I've been a cop a long time, and I've been in homicide for a long time, and this one was definitely one I'll never forget. It was, I mean, it was insane.
Yeah.
When he was initially approached by deputies, Adlai had claimed that his family had rushed him, as was discussed by the deputies who first responded to the crime scene.
That was his dumb story. Oh, they all came at me. Killed them in all different places in the house.
Contrary to Adlai's claim, the evidence paints a haunting picture of his family's last moments. The autopsies revealed that David was shot in the arm, chest, and back of the head. Nancy was shot in the back and suffered blunt force trauma to her face, as well as contusions over most of her body. 17-year-old Braley had a gunshot wound to her eye and blunt force trauma to her hand and face. Adlai Mestre was arrested for 3 counts of...
He fired 8 shots. He fired 8 shots. Shot the dad 3 times. Shot the mom 1 time. Shot the sister 1 time. Shot the dog 3 times. Damn.
of murder in the first degree, 3 counts of tampering with evidence, extreme cruelty to animals, escape from custody of officers, and criminal damage to property. He has not been convicted or sentenced at the time of this video.
Damn. Well, on delay, they're most likely gonna send him to one of them homes or something. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next YouTube video. Farquaad out.